I'm delighted to have two young stars on the rise, two young Danish women here with me today, Ella and Julie. The reason I was a little hesitant to attempt to say their last names is because it's difficult. They're difficult last names to pronounce. But these two young women, so Julie's a few years older than Ella, and she has known Ella basically since she was born. They grew up 200 meters apart from each other. And I think your mothers play together, bridge together.
Or they did at least for a lot of years.
Both of your parents met through bridge, met each other through bridge. And you all just played in on the Danish women's team in the Venice Cup, which qualified fifth. And you were third in the Butler for that. So, and that has nothing to do with why I'm interviewing you, really, because I just think you guys. I met Julie a couple years ago in Strasbourg. I was sitting across from you all at dinner at a restaurant there, and your mom was there. And then Ella, I just think I met in Memphis, and you guys were just so much fun. In Memphis, you guys, it was right before the Women's Swiss, and there was just fun vibes, and so it's a treat to have you here, and now I want you to talk.
Perfect. Yeah. All right, thank you. That was a nice introduction.
Well, you guys have a very compelling story, the fact that you're neighbors, really. And, but there's also a lot of things that I don't know. Hopefully, Julie, as the elder stateswoman, oh boy, she gave me a look. I guess, so Ella gave me a lot of background. And Julie, she said that you guys, even though you grew up near each other, you didn't really start spending time together until you guys both got into bridge.
No. I mean, there's a big difference between being 13 and 18.
Yeah.
It's not cool for Julie to hang out with a little girl.
I guess so. And Ella's mom is actually my godmother, so we've always been kind of wouldn't say family because we didn't really see each other that often, but at some bigger birthdays or stuff, we would be there, but just mostly some distant family member that you don't really know that well. Yeah. So wasn't until we both started playing bridge that, actually Ella started a year before me, and then I started a year later, and we had to go to the same junior camp, and it was maybe 40 minutes away by car. So our moms arranged that we could drive together, or I could drive her. And then I was like, oh, this is going to be a bit awkward because of this girl that I know, but don't really know that much. And then we just, I picked her up and we drove in my car and we talked all the way. And I feel ever since then, we've just kind of been very close friends because, it's just easy, even though there was this 5-year age gap, then didn't really matter because we had this very big similar interest. And now obviously we're great friends as well, but we weren't back then.
How much did you know about bridge, you think, when this first car ride took place?
Oh, nothing.
No.
No.
I'd been at a few camps when I was 10, 11, 12, so very little, and Ella had played for a year, so maybe kind of the same we knew, which was very, very little.
Basically, stamen or something.
Yeah. And then, of course, we knew some of the greater Danish players because of our parents and their friends, and then so not much.
And now you guys are on the Danish women's team. Both of your boyfriends play bridge, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like you've traveled to the United States to play. I mean, it seems to me like it's a huge part of your life at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Definitely. Spend a lot of time playing, at least.
and spend a lot of time talking about it also at home. Obviously, since we're both from bridge families and with our boyfriends, and I guess it's kind of time consuming, and it's a big role in our lives.
So for those who don't know, like for those who the World Championships, the Venice Cup is the women's World Championship that you all were playing in, and that just took place. All the World Championships just took place last month in Denmark. Like, did either of your parents come to Herning for the tournament at all?
My dad, he came to like watch and be a cheerleader kind of for I think one day, and also my mother's sister. So that was quite nice, but not to play anything.
What day did he come?
I don't know.
Wednesday, maybe Thursday or something.
Yeah, like
and
1 or 2 days before
Friday.
the qualification ended. Yeah.
And you guys did quite well in the qualification. You finished 5th.
Yeah.
And then you got picked by the number 2 team. So the way it works is the number 1 team gets to pick any of 5 through 8, and then the number 2 team gets to pick the remaining 3. And you guys got picked by China, who's typically a strong team.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. But I feel like it kind of made sense because China had beat us 20-0, and I think almost in the round robin. So kind of made sense that they weren't too scared of us.
Yeah, we knew it already. Yeah.
So you weren't. That wasn't unexpected that they were going to pick you.
No, not at all.
Definitely not.
And you had 6 players on the team. So did you guys play the round robin match versus China or no?
No.
But they were good players. So
no, yeah.
They played really well. Well, the Chinese women, they just didn't make many mistakes. Yeah,
I was looking at the scores of the match, and you guys were actually winning by like 30 something going into the last 2 sets.
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of surreal, like ending the first day being ahead, like the first day of the knockout, because it was played over 2 days. So we were all very happy, obviously. But I kind of couldn't believe it. I was like, this is too good.
This is too good. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was. So, but,
unfortunately,
next time.
How do you process that together as a partnership first?
I feel like Ella, you were very, very disappointed.
I mean, I was crying.
But Ella cries every time something goes wrong. Basically every tournament, Ella will shed some tears. And I was obviously disappointed as well. But it's not that I did not believe we could beat them, but also I was like, I knew it was too good to be true. So and also I feel like we did good for a first women's tournament. So I was actually quite happy with us and the way we played throughout the whole tournament. Obviously, it was disappointing that it had to end there, but still, I feel overall very proud and happy.
Yeah, same. Looking back, I'm very happy and proud. But at the moment,
you were.
Our first goal for the tournament was to even just qualify for top 8. And when we qualified 5th, we were so happy, and now that was our first goal. So
Yeah.
I mean, just that we made that was quite good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're in the game, you want to win, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And we could sort of smell the victory, but then the last few sets, they did not go very well.
It's funny that you guys are 5 years apart because just as someone who doesn't really know you very well, you seem like you seem like you would be the same age. And I know, like especially when you make the example of like 18 to 13, that's a huge gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. But 20 to 25 isn't really that big of a gap. Or 20 to 24.
Right.
Yeah, but we also get that a lot. Like, people like, oh, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 19. And then, oh, Julie, so you're like 20 also or something.
Yeah, everyone is like...
You look very young.
When they ask us how old we are, and we say guess, and everyone guesses somewhere in between, like 21, 22. I think everyone says that. I don't think that is a compliment to me, at least.
What?
But,
I'm 49.
Yeah.
You're going to be there. It will quickly come a time when you're not offended that people think you're younger than you are.
That time is not yet for me.
So this was you were 18. So this was 7 years ago when you guys. Were you 18 when you went to the bridge camp when you first drove her?
No? Yeah, or was it? Or maybe I was 19.
I think
because
19.
I was just out of high school, which I was 19. In Danish, it's like you're a bit older when you finish high school.
In
the States.
So you really haven't been playing bridge for that long?
No,
like 5-6 years.
So it's our 6th season together, or is it our 5th together?
Just in total. I mean, or did you play before at your house with your family?
Very.
Yeah.
Like I did.
I mean, I think
one. Yeah.
No, I think we've been playing for 5 years together, like seasons, right? As a partnership.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we had one season, just when we started, when we didn't play together.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was still under 16.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I had an under 16 partner, and then after a year, I convinced her to play with
me. So you convinced her to what, to play under 26 after that?
Yeah, no, just the women's. Yeah.
Oh,
or
just
the girls,
under 26 women.
There's an under 26 open and under 26 women, and we were not good enough for the open at the time, so we went for the women's, which we've been playing for all of our junior years.
Yeah, but now Julie is not a junior anymore. She's too old.
Yeah.
Have you talked about whether or not have you thought about whether or not you're going to still play juniors, Ella, or find a new partner?
Yeah, I have to find a new partner, but I will stick with Julie for now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, obviously you'll have to find someone to play the junior tournaments with. But as it is right now, there are already 2 pairs in the girls or under 26 women's. So Ella will either have to be like the 5th player on the team, or try to find another junior player to
for the under
pair with.
Yes. Yeah. Also talked about under 26, but I don't know. I just want to go to the juniors because there are so many, like, it's one of the highlights of the year where everybody meets up and it's so fun. Sorry, Julie.
Yeah, you have to go.
But we talked about playing under 31.
Yeah, but the problem is Denmark doesn't necessarily send a team for that. So
yes, we have to pay.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But we're gonna continue playing the women's together, and then Ella can find herself another junior partner.
Yeah.
How do you go from like just starting bridge a few years ago to playing on your country's women's team and like doing quite well in that. How does that take shape?
I think we're both, when we got into bridge, we just got very into it. So we started playing like in the club 2 to 3 times a week and practicing a lot online and just talking, playing bridge. Our boyfriends play, so
that
all
obviously
day,
helps
every day.
Also that we're kind of being fit bridge all the time. So like multiple times a day we either play or think about bridge or talk about bridge. So it's just like playing every day helps a lot.
But as a woman also, like in Denmark we have like the open division league and then a league for women. So we also get some more options to play and go to more tournaments. So we play quite a lot.
Yeah, we have a ladies division in Denmark, as I don't think many countries have. So that's quite nice that we can do both open division and Danish or women division. Gives us like double the amount of practice.
Yeah.
But you started playing on you've been playing on the women's team for a couple of years, because I think you finished second in what was it called?
In the Champions Cup.
Champions Cup. Yeah, but that's the thing, because the Champions Cup is not the national team. It's always the winners of the national league. But most countries don't have a women's league, so they just send their national team. But in Denmark, we do have a women's league, so that's why they sent the winners of the women's division, which has been us for the last 3 seasons. Yeah, so that's why our division team gets the spot in the Champions Cup. I think that's a really nice way that they're doing it in Denmark, because it also gives women that are not necessarily good enough to play on the national team the opportunity to come and play tournaments, and it also gives more incentive to play the women's division. What are you laughing about?
Sorry, for those who are only listening, there was Julie's boyfriend just walked through the back, seemingly unaware that she was being interviewed.
No, but I could not tell him to stay in the room for the duration of the podcast. No, I think he's afraid to walk
back. So speaking of boyfriends, Ellie, your boyfriend was telling me, Daniel was telling me that you only got the silver based on a technicality.
Oh yeah, it was brutal. Because we reached the final of the Champions Cup, also by a round robin of top 8 and then knockout, and that was crazy. But we the final score was 88-88. And we beat France in the round robin. We won big against them, but they placed better in the round robin. I think they were 4th, we were 5th or something. So
I think they 3rd and 4th, maybe, because it was only top 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But then we lost because that's.
And I think I think many European, like the EBL rules, we thought were that it was the winners, the winning team in the round robin. But apparently for this specific tournament, it was whoever placed higher in the round robin. So our Danish friends at home have been doing the research, and they were like, you're going to win because you beat France in the round robin. But then rules were different in this competition.
Yeah. So we were quite happy for a while, and then
and then not so happy anymore.
Yeah, because it was like 1 over trick. It was,
wow.
Yeah,
it's a bit
which could have been found in many contracts, of course.
Yeah.
But
how many boards was the final?
I think it was maybe 64 boards. Was it a whole day? I don't remember.
I actually don't remember.
Half a day.
Maybe it was only half a day, because The tournament is only 3 days, I think.
Yeah. But
So
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go there
No, I
again
actually
this
don't
year,
remember.
so
Yeah.
hopefully we'll
Yeah.
Are the other women on your Danish women's team? Are they on this Danish women's league team?
No. One pair, Anita and Dorte were on the team last year, but now they didn't want to play anymore, like the league thing. So
because they feel it's a bit too much with playing both open division and the women's division. So but so we got now my mom's playing on our team. So actually we're going to Riga now in November for the Champions Cup with just Ella, me, and my mom and her new partner Lise. So that's gonna be nice.
Very fun. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Denmark Junior Instagram page.
Yes.
Ella has been putting a lot of work into that. So,
what do you want to know?
How close are you to getting Pepsi Max to sponsor you for playing in tournaments?
We are not there yet. Not yet.
Yeah.
But it's work in progress, okay?
Yeah.
But it's a dream, okay?
Well, that's part of the reason why I want to interview you, so Pepsi Max can know about the Denmark Junior page and get this thing started.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Actually, just yesterday, Ella and I were at the club playing, and then we saw we got a message on the Instagram page from a guy from Egypt who was kind of trying to convince the Danish team to come to a festival in Cairo. And we were and we were like, oh, this is gonna be so interesting, and they would try to make it a bit favorable for junior team with the prices. So we were like, okay, if this happens, then this is the first actual triumph we've had with this Instagram. Like, this has brought us to Egypt. So now we're waiting to hear back, and then maybe we'll go in January.
And Ella, when I was looking you up online, it said that you were doing a gap year. Is that still going on, or are you back in?
Yeah, I actually right now just started my second gap year, so might take a third. We'll see.
Depending on the bridge career.
Yeah, but it's very common in Denmark to take gap years. I know it's not very common in the States. I think 1 or 2 years is very common. So I'll just be playing bridge and working and maybe getting junior bridge DK even more worldwide.
I was actually disappointed that it only had like 270 followers or something.
Yeah.
I thought that was hard to believe. There's a lot of good content on there.
Because we definitely make content as if we have more followers than that. Like, we do content.
I can't tell if you're being
as
serious
if we had a few.
Not.
No, I am serious.
We are.
Like, we're like, okay, we're gonna post as if we have multiple thousand followers. Even though it's only our friends.
We'll have,
yeah.
Fake it till you make it, right?
So gap year, but you're working and you guys are playing bridge. I think you played bridge last night. You're playing bridge tonight. Are you playing together tonight also?
I'm actually teaching tonight. I think Julie is playing badminton.
Oh yeah. I just texted you that we had bridge because it was easier than
I'm doing it.
Texting you, we had different plans. Because I was like, we have bridge at 19, so that's why.
But we usually play on Wednesdays, but not together, and then in the weekends.
And where do you live in Frederiksberg?
Yeah. Damn. Okay, you know the difference between Frederiksberg and Copenhagen?
No, I don't. But it just said that on your, I think on the Funbridge website.
Okay. Yeah. I see.
Frederiksberg.
Yeah. You did your research.
Is it right next to Copenhagen?
It's basically Copenhagen. So
okay. Yeah, but it's like placed in Copenhagen, just like it's its own kind of
City.
commune. It's called it's a different city, but it's in the center of Copenhagen or in the middle of Copenhagen.
It's a bit weird, but yeah.
So you two live pretty close to each other then?
Yeah, I think 2 kilometers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, if that's anything to you, kilometers.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what it is in miles.
No.
I think it's 1.2 miles.
I wouldn't know.
So it's short. It's
close.
It's like a 20-minute walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Short bike ride.
Mm-hmm.
So
we bike everywhere in Copenhagen.
Is it that you bike everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Frederiksberg the city that you both grew up in then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my mom lives there still. So, and I live in Nørrebro, which is like a part of Copenhagen.
There's a Frederiksberg in Virginia near me. That's why I kind of glommed onto that a little bit. Yeah, when I used to drive to Washington D.C., we would drive through Frederiksberg.
Damn.
So.
And it's a city, or?
What?
Is it a city?
Yeah. It's like a 50-minute drive south of Washington D.C. I really have not spent much time there. I've just driven through it a million times.
I should go there one day.
I mean, one day. One day. The Nationals. So the Nationals used to be in D.C. every 6 years or something, which is like a 2-hour drive for me. And unfortunately, I think the hotel where they had them was sold, and so that there's no plans to have them in DC anytime soon, which is a bummer because it's nice to be able to drive to the tournament.
It's nice for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys probably took the
Doesn't
train.
Doesn't really matter to us, but we drove, but it was 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nothing much, I think. Yeah. It was nice.
When did you start becoming on the women's on your national team? Like, how did that happen?
I mean, this was our first tournament on the actual national team. Yeah, but we were always in the what do you call it, like a Bruto troop. What's the word in English? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's called in Danish. I don't know, but the group from which you select the players. Yeah, I don't know if it has a name.
Yeah, so we
when
all
did you start becoming in that group?
Quite early. I
anyone
think.
can join. Yeah, anyone can join the group, but that just means that you're kind of participating in some training events and just letting them know that you want to be in the team.
Yeah, and at first we did it also because of the practice and the training. There were more opportunities and fun tournaments to play against better opponents. So it was quite appealing, and I don't think we counted on being on the national team.
No, we're joining so that maybe someday we can.
Yeah, maybe in 10 years.
But I think it was 2 years ago, maybe.
And so then, how did you get selected for the Venice Cup team, or did you play in the Europeans last year? I didn't look.
No, we didn't. We played there was an open pairs tournament we played last year, but not for the official championship.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was.
Did Denmark?
Huh?
What?
I was going to say, did Denmark qualify through top 8, or did they qualify because they were host country?
They did qualify in every category except for open, but obviously it was great for them that that Herning was the host city, because otherwise they would not have played and won silver. But anyway, they have qualified, but not with us on the team. So actually, we were quite lucky that one of the 3 pairs didn't want to play for the women's team anymore. So there was kind of a slot open. And then I think they were also considering just sending 2 pairs. But in the end, they decided that it was going to be too exhausting for them. So they kind of took us as a 3rd pair. So we thought, so we were like, okay, we're not going to play anything, maybe 1 match a day if we're lucky. And then it turned out that we got a lot of playing time, and we were super, super excited about that.
Yeah.
What was your preparation like? Did you up your preparation level once you realized, got invited to be on the team?
Oh, yes.
I mean, like after Christmas, like usually you push like a semester in school to like take the half year.
Delayed some courses, so that we could go and play a lot of tournaments. So in January we were at the Bridge Festival in Iceland, and then we went to Prague to play the Winter Games. Then we were in Memphis for the nationals, and we went to Cyprus with Funbridge. And what else?
I went to Germany, and I think from there it was
and I went to
Poznan.
Bucharest.
Oh yeah.
We went to Poznan and
Danish
the Swedish
Bridge Festival. Norwegian
Danish
Bridge
Festival, the Norwegian Bridge Festival,
junior championships.
Yeah.
So
there's still a lot of preparation.
Yeah, we've been playing all summer, so we were quite warm for the Venice Cup. Yeah, it's been a nice summer, only to play bridge.
Yeah.
It gives me goosebumps when Ella said that Julie put off school so that she could really get ready for the Venice Cup. It's interesting how you get this one opportunity because one pair didn't want to play, and now reorganize your whole year basically so that you can play in the tournament.
An idea that it was I think we started talking about it back at
November
Champions
or
Cup
something
last year.
Yeah,
it was actually at Champions Cup we kind of decided, because this was my last junior year, so also my last opportunity to go and play a lot of junior tournaments. And I don't know if you know, but the nationals is also cheaper when you're a junior, so that was also a nice opportunity. And Ella was having her gap years, so we kind of together agreed that I was going to push some courses so that we can go and play. And then I think it was actually a few months after that we got selected to play. But we'd already planned a lot of bridge, and then obviously we just practiced even more after that.
And
so
what did you guys think of the nationals? Was it? I think it was your first nationals for both of you. You played in Memphis in the spring.
I actually went to Vegas also before. No, don't worry.
You don't remember her?
No, but I actually enjoyed Memphis quite a lot also. A lot of Americans were also like, oh, it's a shithole and it's an armpit or something. I don't know, weird expressions.
Yeah.
But I actually liked it quite a lot.
Yeah, me
Beale
too.
Street was nice.
Yeah.
Beale Street.
Yeah. And for me, it was my first time in the States ever.
Oh, wow.
So everyone was like, oh, that's such a shame for you that Memphis is your first time ever in the States. But I did like it. So.
And you guys played on a team with Christina Lund Madsen, who was another recent guest on my podcast. And she said she got you guys a deal to play in the spring nationals next year too.
Yeah. So Christina is like our little guardian angel. She's so nice to always take care of generally just the Danish juniors, but she's really taken us under her wing and kind of is trying to help us to come forward in the bridge world, which is very nice. So thank you, Christina,
What's
for listening.
what's it like playing professionally?
Oh,
Is it more stressed?
yeah, kinda. But it's also only because now when we like play some tournaments together, like a pairs event, there's no like standard or average for what we should do. But now, we can't go 1100. I mean, like, that's not
because we
quite
cannot.
good.
Yeah, we cannot come out from a session with a client and be like, sorry, we did this and this. so kind of put a bit of pressure on us, but I think we did okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite. It was fun no matter what. Yeah.
And it was kind of a good start that we were playing with each other, because that's what we're used to. But Ella is now playing the next national with the client, which is your first time playing with a client.
Yeah, 1-on-1.
So that'll be interesting for you.
Are you playing in the women's pairs with her?
Oh no, I'm playing with a guy called Bob Ives.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna.
Bob.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited.
Are you playing the whole tournament with him?
I think we're playing 7 days together, some mixed and some pairs.
Well, I regret saying with her.
Yeah, you didn't know who it was.
No.
You can always clip it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Who are you playing? Who are you playing the fall nationals with?
Sorry. You should do at the end of this podcast. You should do like a small video of all like the retakes.
Yeah, the bloopers.
In-betweens.
Did Olivia? I think you guys are friends with Olivia Scherson. Did she help you get that gig?
No.
No.
But she's awesome though.
He's also what?
She's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or Olivia.
No, both.
Olivia. Okay. Well, the good news is now we're gonna have a place for the blooper reels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can put them on the Junior Bridge DK also.
Yeah.
On the Instagram account.
Shout out.
So Ella, you're coming to Vegas. Sorry, it's not Vegas. Ella, you're coming to San Francisco.
Yes.
You're playing professionally there with Bob Ives for 7 days. And Julie, you're not coming.
No, because she's got school.
I am unfortunately going to school. We have some internships that are obligatory, so I have no choice other than postponing another year, which I cannot keep doing. Even though I wanted to.
Are your boyfriends coming to the tournament in San Francisco?
Yeah, both. I think, right?
Yeah, I think I'm not
going?
sure with Andreas. Yeah, I think so, but I don't know.
Daniel is going
late
so.
with the.
Who does your boyfriend play with, Ella? Daniel? I knew him, but I didn't know his name until I was researching you guys, and Daniel Tilvad told me that you guys dated.
Yeah. No, but I don't think you have any plans for San Francisco yet. We just bought the flight ticket together, and then we'll see what happens.
He's coming also.
Mm.
And did you guys meet through Bridge?
Yeah. Obviously. I know.
He was really cute. He was really cute. When I was asking him about you, I asked how long you've dated. And he said 17 months, which I thought was really cute.
Yeah, that's really cute.
That's cute because that means he's counting.
Yeah. That is really cute.
Very specific.
It actually made me feel badly about asking this next question, which Christina suggested, because I thought this was she told it to me before, but I thought it was a very funny question.
Yeah.
And she said, Oh, so, for those who don't know who Christina is, we just had a podcast with her. She's a pretty bombastic woman. She said, ask them if they regret having boyfriends while they are juniors.
We obviously can't answer that because maybe our boyfriends are going to hear this podcast.
but we definitely had that conversation with Christina a lot of times.
I did something really stupid against Ella in the border match in Herning. Did she tell you about it, Julie?
No? I don't know.
No. It was the 4-0 redouble just made. I don't know if you remember. I think on the last day. It was, yeah. I don't know what you did though. You
like
just doubled 4-0 because.
Sorry.
No, it's the bottom match here in Herning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I played with the
teammates.
Alex
McAllister.
Yes.
No. That's my partner. You were playing against. You probably wouldn't know them. Tai Lo and David Chesaville. You probably wouldn't know them.
No, but I think I played with Jason that round, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that was a fun tournament also. With Jason Feldman and Daniel Niles. But I don't know. Me and Julie, Jason and I were going for slam, and then I don't know. Jason bid 4-0 keycards and John doubled because he thought I was stupid enough to, I don't know, do something weird shit. So of course I redoubled.
Know you very well.
Let's say that. Anyway, so I redoubled and that was perfect. He could have taken 11 tricks though.
Yeah, but I think it probably wouldn't have mattered.
So amusingly, what Jason said is that like I doubled them in the last making contract.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I remember the board because if you had answered aces, then you would have been too high, right?
Right. Fortunately, it was board a match, but
yeah.
It was a lose all the same. Yeah. I did something stupid against you guys the day before too. I think actually. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if I was playing against Ella or
me.
Julie.
I don't remember what it was either, but it was against me, and it was a win for us. But I don't remember the specific word.
You don't remember what it was, but you do remember it was something stupid.
Yeah, obviously.
So I left Herning on Sunday because we didn't make the finals of the BAM, and I think you beat Dennis's brother on Saturday morning in badminton, if my memory is correct.
Yeah.
That's just going to confuse listeners. They're going to be like, "What are you talking about, badminton?"
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, forget about that. Okay, Julie. So because we didn't make the finals of the BAM, I left Herning a day early, which was Sunday, which was the last day of all the events, including the Bermuda Bowl. And your boyfriend, Andreas, who we saw briefly, walked behind you. He was on the Danish Open team, which, qualified because Denmark was the host country. They didn't make the top 8 at the European, so they qualified. And then in the round robin, they finished second. And now they're in the finals of the Bermuda Bowl. And they were down by like 60, I think, at the start of the day.
Yeah.
So the Venice and Bermuda Bowl, those events, each of the knockout matches is 2 days.
Yeah.
And so they're down like 60 on Sunday going at the start of the day. Now I left because I wanted to go back to the States, and I was at the airport in Frankfurt, and I was like, man, I'm sorry I left because Denmark was making like a real comeback.
Yeah.
They got the match pretty close.
Yeah. So Andreas, my boyfriend, and his partner Christian, they were playing the first session of the day which was like they won the session by 1 imp, so that didn't really change anything. And then they played the second round, which we were, both Ella and I were watching. We stayed at a hotel right across the street, so we were watching it on video, and also on Twitch there was some commenting, live commenting, and they had a huge set. Both Christian and Andreas, and also Dennis and Martin, that they were playing, who they were playing with, and I think they won them the session by almost 40 imps. So now they were only down 20. So it was huge, and all of a sudden everyone was kind of like, this was the comeback, and now we could kind of taste the victory. And then Andreas and Christian didn't play the third session, which they unfortunately lost by, I think, 30. So now they were down 50 before the last session, which was unfortunate. And Andreas and Christian were playing that one again. And so we went to Fox and Hounds, which is, but for the listeners, is a bar right down the street in Herning, in the city that we played in. And they had made a deal with the Danish Bridge Federation that they were live transmitting from BBO, which was very nice. So everyone was there watching the final session, and we were there. And once again, they had a really, really good set, and it was so interesting because they actually almost made up for the 50 imps. So unless they lost by only 15, and I think Andreas and Christian sitting in the while they were playing, they knew that it was going so well that they almost thought that they had a chance to win. So they were quite disappointed coming out and seeing that they had lost by 15 imps. And
were you there when they came out?
Yeah, and they were disappointed. And now almost every day he brings it up. He's like, "This is the opportunity of a lifetime." But I try to tell him that hopefully he'll get another chance. So win a Bermuda ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can understand that he's very disappointed. Mm. And for them, it was also their first time playing they had played the Nordic Championships earlier this year. But other than that, this was also their first time playing on the open sea. So they were kind of in the same situation as us. And winning your first ever Bermuda ball would have been pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
fun.
Yeah. So Denmark was playing the United States in the finals.
Yeah.
And the team that they were playing, two of the guys, Adam Grossack and Adam Kaplan, were on the team who were in the documentary movie that I made. So, and yeah. And you didn't know about that?
No. But we're obviously going to have to see that.
It's called Double Dummy.
What can we see?
You can watch it on, I'll send you a link where you can watch it.
Perfect.
It's like 50 minutes. It's about the USA junior team in the under 21s in 2012. So two of the guys who were in the film, who were stars of the film, Adam Kaplan and Adam Grossack, were on this USA 1 team. But you guys have Dennis Bilda, who's like really the nicest, and not like just nice in some people are really nice, but it's like they're kind of dorky guys. Like Dennis Bilda is like really cool,
Yeah.
Like he's a great guy. And I wasn't sure who I was rooting for, I'm glad the Americans won, but I think I might have been, also Morton, Dennis's dad, was the non-playing captain of the team. And, I don't really know Andreas very well. I know Christian and I know Martin a little bit. And then I know Casper and his partner. I'm friends with a guy named Cora Goldbach. Have you guys heard about him?
Yeah. I've heard some stories.
Yeah.
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 And they were kind of in the same situation as us. And yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, so I know Casper and Michael. I mean, I've known them for a good while, but not that well. So
Yeah.
it was exciting though, going to that Fox and Hound where they had the Viewgraph on the bar. Like, I don't really even drink that often, and I had like a couple beers over there just because it was like the spirit was.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
cool.
You really got into the spirit with many people from different countries sitting there at the same bar watching the big screen with that was nice.
I just was imagining that too, like when I'm watching it on my computer, like, man, I bet the place is going nuts.
Mm. Yeah. It was like, obviously, also in the semifinals where Denmark played Sweden, we were like sitting there watching, and the Swedes were also watching. So obviously it was we could not be too loud about it, but we could not help ourselves. And also in the finals, so when Andreas and Christian bit all of their slams, everyone was just like, yeah, go guys.
But the one slam on Viewgraph, like in the final set, when Christian played six hearts, it said that he went down one on the, like it said on Viewgraph. Did you see that at Fox and Hound? He made it, but it said on BBO, it said he went down one in six hearts, like one of the last three boards or something.
Oh, it did? Mm-hmm. I don't remember. But maybe we had gone back to
he made it. Yeah, he made it.
He did make it, but on Viewgraph it claimed down one. And then people in the chat were saying that he made it.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe there was something about that. Yeah, but obviously the Viewgraph operators must have been quite tired as well, because they've been operating for 2 weeks straight. So maybe that's why. I don't know.
So Ella told me that you can be like, if you guys have a bad result, you have kind of a temper, Julie.
Yeah, I can have. Yeah, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can have a temper sometimes. I'm trying to work on it though.
Yeah, she's improved a lot, like a lot.
And also it's like, I normally don't get very mad at people, but at Ella, I can. It's like sometimes I just want to rip her head off. And like when I play with other players making way worse mistakes, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But with Ella, it's like, I'm gonna kill you.
But I think maybe that's like one of the not consequences, but for playing together for a long time. Like you have other standards, people. But I
guess I have really high expectations.
But in general, you just have a high temper. Like also in badminton, and you want to win, and but there's nothing in it if you don't want to win, right?
Yeah. But
it can be.
I've improved, but I need to get better at it.
When was the last time she made you cry, Ella?
Oh, that's actually, I think, maybe a year ago.
I
don't remember the last time.
Oh yeah. We played. We were in Poland playing the junior worlds, and it did not go very well. As it has not, like we were playing the pairs tournament, and we did not make the A final. Same as the year before that, we did not make the A final, and then we won the B final both of the years. And we're like, why can we not play well when we playing the qualifications? It did not go well, and I was not very nice to Ella. So.
Well, I mean, a year, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking maybe Venice Cup.
No, that was not Julie.
We have a joke about that, though, like winning the B final. Like you found your level. That's the joke.
Yeah. I guess, that's true. I don't know. We win at least one B final a year. Like, it's crazy. I think our streak is very high.
We also want to be banned
to win
this year.
The B final, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than losing the B final. But it's like, this is our third time in a row winning a B final, which is just annoying.
Yeah, but last year in Herning, we played the Europeans Championships. where
but
we
the
didn't.
women's, not the
Yeah,
juniors.
yeah. And we didn't qualify, so we played like the the B final, the Losers Cup, with also this. I think the seniors played in it too. And when we were done playing, like the last ball, we just wanted to go home because we thought, okay, whatever, we placed third or something in the B final. We didn't win anything.
Fourth, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but all the pairs above us was seniors, so we actually won the B final of the women's without knowing. I think it's a curse at this point.
and we had gone home, so Lise, our teammate now in the women's, she had to go and collect our prizes because we didn't know that we had won anything.
Yeah, that's a curse at this point.
Yeah. So there was also there was a lot of talk about the badminton match. So you played Dennis Bilda in a badminton match in Herning.
Yeah.
And then you also played his brother because you beat Dennis.
Yeah.
And you played his brother. That's the one I was supposed to go to, but it was 8 a.m. and I didn't make it.
Yeah.
But when I reached out to Dennis to ask him, I was telling him that I was going to interview you two and to ask him, for question suggestions. He said, "Oh, that's a good idea, interviewing you." And then he goes, "I don't remember anything about a badminton."
Yeah. But, obviously, I also don't want to sound cocky on a podcast now. So, but it was actually we made the deal in Memphis, and we were just talking about it, and he was like, "We can play someday. I am pretty sure you will never beat Søren, Dennis's brother, but me you can maybe beat." And so we made a deal, and then the hotel we stayed at in Herning, they had a badminton court, so that was perfect. And so we played the match, and one of the Danish coaches was very nice to live stream it on Facebook on the Danish Bridge Federation's web page, so everyone could see it. And I won that one, and so Morten, Dennis' dad, had to call Søren, who was not there at the time in Herning, and tell him, you have to come and protect the family honor, because yeah. So he came a few days later, and then we played the match, and it was closer, but yeah.
Do you think that live stream is still available on the Danish Facebook?
Yeah, I think so.
Might actually be.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's there for like 1 month after. I can check.
We'll have to. Maybe we can save that and we can put a link to this.
But it's not very nice, Dennis. But no, but he didn't live stream everything because I think quite early they understood that Julie was kicking his ass. So.
And they were very cute. Or
is it like 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. And then up to 21, and then you play best of 3 sets. And it was very cute. Our teammates, on the women's team, they had made banners, and they came like with written banners that said Julie kicks everyone's ass, and then Dorte, who's on our team, and it's Dennis's mom. She had one that said only mom believes in Dennis. But the rest of the team had banners that was like, soon it's gonna be 2-0 to the women, and yeah, it's cute. Very cute.
And we haven't even talked about how that your moms used to play together. That was just part of the intro. We haven't talked about
yeah, but I think my dad went to college or university with Ella's mom. They studied statistics together. So my dad, who was already playing bridge at the time, introduced Ella's mom to bridge. And then Ella's mom met Ella's dad through bridge, and my dad met my mom through bridge. And then they started playing together like many years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like growing up, I don't know, maybe one day, Monday or something, my mom was always gone and she was like, oh, I'm playing bridge with Katrina. And it was always like this distant thing. Okay, they're playing a card game. Haha, they're having fun. That will never be me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so now we ended up together.
Yeah.
But they did play together for a long time, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why they stopped though.
Now, how did you start playing then? Because you were like, what happened that, like, did your parents play bridge with you at your home or?
When I was, I think also like 11 or something, my parents tried to teach me and my sister, but we couldn't sit still on the chair, so they had to give up, which I'm quite mad about now, of course. But when I was, I think 14, my dad made like a bridge course in my school, in my class, and then yeah, I think that was where I like started to get a hang of it, and oh, this is quite fun. And then like it's a Danish program called School Bridge. They had like this each Friday free pizza and play, and Christian Larman actually was like the teacher, so he taught me Stayman and all that basic stuff. Yeah, and then I just stick to it.
What about you, Julie?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was like I played, me and my brother, my younger brother, we went to some junior camps when I was like, I think 10 or 11. It was like a few camps, like a few times a year, but it was okay. It was fun at the camps, and then we started it in some bridge club every Sunday for I think a year or half a year. But we didn't really hold on. Like obviously, I would rather play badminton and do gymnastics, and like we just couldn't sit still. And then it wasn't until I was 19 I was like, okay, this is actually very fun. Let me play some more. And my brother, he never got back to it, unfortunately.
But
now he has kind of shown some interest. And actually, this Friday, I am trying to teach him and his friend bridge for the first time. So we'll see. But yeah.
Are your siblings older or younger than you?
Younger.
Both. Yeah.
Yep. And I have two younger.
Remembering that I know your mom. I forgot that I knew your mom briefly. Julie.
My mom?
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Not well.
She's,
no, I don't know Ella's mom.
But she's playing some tournaments also around, and I was playing on the teams with her in Strasbourg when I met you the first time.
So did you guys get paired together then? Like because you were both girls who lived near each other? Is that how you kind of started playing? Was it sort of some adult said you guys should play together, or?
I don't even
know.
I don't think we thought about that much. Like I think I got too old for under 16, and Julie was free, and I was free, and girls, and it was just natural. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So as I said earlier, Ella had another partner in the under 16, but he kind of also stopped playing bridge. And I really wanted to play, and I really wanted a solid partner, and I didn't have one. I was just kind of practicing in the beginning, so kind of worked out perfectly. That Ella became available.
And did you play together last night?
Yeah. And we won.
And we won 20-0 in a teams match.
In a women's match or in an open match?
No, open.
Yeah. Like in the clubs, it's like just there was only one league kind of, and then it's everyone against everyone. So each night is like a different team we play against.
Who were your teammates?
You might know them. They're called Anders. Yeah.
Anders Hagen and Jonas. Jonas Haumøller.
Not Anders Hagen.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
The short guy, bald.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he has some hair. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good friends with Kerr. He's
Yeah.
good friends with Kerr.
Yeah.
He used to come to the U.S.
And they are very good players, and so we were very excited last year when they agreed to play on teams with us in the club, because that meant now we had a chance to win the club tournament.
No, I think this is our third season with them, isn't it?
Oh, third? I thought it was only second, but yeah, it might be third actually. Yeah. So
they're so nice. They're really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this poor sap? Who are these poor saps that you beat?
Actually, some okay players as well.
Yeah.
But like after the first 16 boards, we were ahead by, was it 130 imps or something? Or what? 100 only?
I think that was total.
It was crazy.
I think that was total.
Oh, okay, maybe that was total. I think
I have the score sheet.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, let's show it. Because it was like 11, 12, 10.
So this was like, I don't know if you can see it. This was the first set. It's a lot of notes, and it's only for us. This is the second.
It looks like the Chinese sets that I was looking at.
No.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
True words.
Isn't it the best? Isn't dating a bridge player the best?
I just don't think it would not be possible to date a non-playing bridge player. Like, I don't know. Yes, we play so much and talk so much about bridge. Like,
I'm also like, every time I come home from a club night or I did something on Cubits with Ella, it's like I come home and I want to talk about some boards, and like I could not imagine having a boyfriend that would not understand anything bridge. I mean, yeah, I obviously will work out, but yeah, now I've just gotten so used to it, and like me and Andres, we talk about bridge so much, like every day, all the time. Obviously, we talk about something else also, but I mean, it's a very big part of it.
Yeah, and you can also like you travel a lot. I think you would do that also, but it's nice to have something together, and I don't know, yeah,
and also someone that understands that you can spend so much time on what is really just a hobby. Because I mean, for a standard hobby, it's kind of time consuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So nice to have someone who understands.
Actually, that was one of Daniel's questions. Would be what is your ambition with bridge, and are you planning on doing it for a living? Kind of a tough question from 17 months.
What can you do? No, I think for me, like I like to have like best of both worlds, kind of. So it's nice to have, like, I'm planning on studying at some point, right?
Yeah.
But it's nice to study or work and play bridge and do both. Because I think if bridge was my full-time job, I think I will fall out of love with it somehow, kind of. Maybe.
I don't think you ever can, Ella.
No, but I will be maybe a bit more tired of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But right now,
for me as well,
I enjoy it.
Yeah, but same for me. It's like I really, really love playing, but I don't. Even if I was good enough to have a career in it, I don't think I would pursue it, because it's just I would like to go and play a lot of tournament, like maybe 2 or 3 tournaments a year abroad, and then and when I get a bit older, and then work full time. I don't know how it fits with being a doctor, working at a hospital. It's maybe not so easy to travel off season, but I see people who make it work, so maybe. I hope so.
I remember when we met in Strasbourg, Julie, that there was some bidding problem, and you were gonna send it to Andreas. You were like you had a very strong opinion about it, and
If Julie
I don't
thinks she's
remember.
right about something, she is always right until Andreas does not agree with her. Like if Andreas agrees with her, then there's it's non-discussable
It's like
anymore.
it's like I believe I'm right unless Andreas tells me that I'm not.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, obviously I listen to other players as well, but it's like for me, it's like I'm not sure until I've heard his opinion. Because and I know he's not always right, but to me he is always right.
Yeah, but if you think you're right, you're not very hard to discuss with.
Yeah, and also like discussing with
I think it's the temper thing.
Yeah, the discussing with Ella's boyfriend Daniel, who's also a good player. It's like when he disagrees with me, I close my ears and then I go home and ask Andreas.
Yeah, but you two can really also like you could rip the bit of each other. Yeah.
Whenever I play with I'm also good friends with Daniel, and whenever I play with him, it's like we are like fighting so loudly. Like just shouting at each other. It's not good.
And they're good friends still. Like that's not a problem. But
but it's like he can make me really, really angry. Like sometimes with you, I feel I don't get angry at you. I get more disappointed. But with Daniel, it's like I want to kill him. Yeah. So.
I know what it's like, Ella. It's like when you're arguing with like you're arguing with Julie, but you're also realize that you're also arguing with Andreas because you know that like he's like that he's kind of like the backstop.
Yeah.
You know, like you know that you're like, and don't fucking tell Andreas or I don't care what Andreas thinks.
Yeah.
No, but it's like,
but of course, I also listen to him because
like,
Oh, of course.
Because obviously he is good, but it's like when we're in disagreement and Andreas tells me that Ella is right, I'm like, I always have to text her like, okay, so so apparently this is it, and I'm like always kind of like, not very happy to write that I was wrong and she was right. But the good thing about it is that he gives his honest opinion. He doesn't just side with me whenever he's always like, you're completely wrong. It is right here.
Yeah,
and she is right. So.
What percentage of the time do you think he convinces you that like to change your mind? And how does he? And what is it about what he says that he convinces you? Yeah,
and he's really good at like he says it's like this, and then he is really good at explaining why it's like that. He gives an argument and it makes sense. So whenever he's maybe it's not 100% of the time, maybe it's like 95 or something. But whenever he tells me something, I buy it. And then there are like rare occasions where I'm like, I totally disagree, but he's probably still right. But I do know that he's better than me.
In the Venice Cup and the Bermuda Bowl, which are concurrent events, you're playing the same deals.
Mm.
So were you and Andreas staying together during the tournament or not?
Actually not, because that would mean that Ella would have to stay with Christian, which I could not do to her. So Ella and I stayed together, and Christian and Andreas shared a room, but it was like close. It was at the same hotel.
So did you? How much of the day's play did you and Andreas go through together when you played the same matches?
Yeah, actually, we tried not to discuss that many boards, just because
that makes sense.
We tried not to spend that much energy on it, but like, obviously, some of the boards they would be like, "What did you do in these boards?" And
every time we had a question, there was we talked about it with Andreas.
It seems like that would be hard. It seems like it would be hard to have played the same boards and to not talk about them like in depth. Was that challenging?
Yeah. But there also wasn't much time, because we didn't play all of the sessions, but then maybe we played a session where they didn't play, and then straight after play we had to go for dinner, and then we were super tired. So there was actually not much time to sit and discuss. And we went to team dinners most of the night, so we were separate. So, yeah. But we still discuss some boards now, like a few weeks after. He would be like, do you remember this board from Henning? Then talk about it.
How did they get picked to be on the open team?
I think it's the same as like all the teams where like we are in a group, all the pairs like participating, and then there's like this committee, who picks, I guess.
Yeah, it's like we don't have trials in Denmark as they do in the States. It's obviously there are not as many people to choose from, so I guess that makes it a lot easier. But I think it's in the open category, it was maybe a choice between 7 or 8 good pairs or something that they kind of boiled it down, and then in the end it was they got chosen. And I think also the committee tries to choose the young pairs to try and give them a chance to obviously, or I feel like Andreas and Christian, they're good enough to play, but they're trying to promote the junior players as well. But they're definitely good enough to play, even if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I've played against Christian, and I've played with him as my teammate. He's got a lot of talent for a bridge, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really played against Andreas. Maybe in like a pair game or something, but I've not played against. I don't know. I was always not sure, actually. In fact, like you told me that he was your boyfriend when we first met, and I was always like, I wasn't sure which one he was. But now I know for sure.
Yeah.
And he was on the team that came second in the Vanderbilt in Reno, right? With
Vinita Gupta. Yeah, he still plays on that team, and he was playing also this summer with them in Philadelphia. So he's still playing for that team, which is nice.
Ella, it says here that you got the Joan Girard Award in the U.S. in the under 26 women's category.
Yeah, twice.
2 years in a row.
It was quite feel very happy about it. Yeah, very honored, I guess.
And it's an award for sportsmanship and kindness, but basically it's a popularity contest. So it's like Ella's like the prom queen of the junior tournaments.
Yeah. No.
You put that on your resume for Pepsi Max.
That's a good idea.
No, but I mean, it's like a very nice prize to win.
Yeah, because do you know how it's like how you get selected for it?
No.
So they like in the junior tournaments they put like these what do you know?
Barcode?
No, it's like just a paper.
No, it's
with like 4 spaces for like under 16, under 21, 5, all the categories, and then you get one each, and you have to like vote for who you think should be awarded the award.
Yeah, and it's like pick someone that you've played against or that you know that you think it's always very nice and kind at the table, and so I think for sure Ella's very deserving of that award because she's always like very cute, making small talk at the table, and just like also like showing sportsmanship at the table. It's like if someone like misclicks or revokes or something, Ella would always just be like, just pick it up and whatever, because it's like she doesn't want to win Yeah,
but I think that's also your spirit. Like I think we're both on that road.
I feel like we have a common agreement that like that's not the way we want to win.
Yeah.
But
No, I agree.
but for Ella, it's like also just very chit chatty at the table, which I think is very cute. Whereas I can be more like just I sit down at the table and I'll just sit like this until we begin because I'm not in the mood to talk. I'm trying to focus.
Sometimes you just hear "shut up" from the other side of the screen from Julie because she's thinking and I'm talking. Yeah.
I'm like, I've had enough of your chit chat now.
Yeah.
And then Julie, Ella said you can really get a party started.
But Ella can as well. But it's more like we can. It's more like if we can get a floor started at a party. Yeah.
A
it's
floor?
Like or you maybe too old to
a boom alert.
Like we can get a dance floor started.
Easily. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, and we know lots of drinking games and.
We never say no to beer.
Like beer
usually.
No, definitely not.
Danish coffee.
Yeah.
That's what Cora and Dennis and those guys call it. They call it beer and Danish coffee.
That's basically what it is.
Well, Julie, I'm sorry that you're not going to be in San Francisco. That's disappointing. But you're working hard at your studies.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, we are. I am planning to come to. Is it St. Louis? Yeah, the next one in the fall. Yeah, I'm
spring.
Yeah, the spring one. I don't know how I can get time off school yet, but I will have to figure it out because I already said yes to Christina. So
maybe I should ask for like a quick Christina story before we close.
Oh, you want some gossip? Oh.
No, I feel like we cannot out Christina on
Christina story.
Oh, yeah.
That's like.
When did you guys meet Christina for the first time?
When maybe I was born.
Actually, I have a story. Yeah, because Christina's like she. She has her last name because she was married to another bridge player called Morten Lundmadsen, who doesn't play as much anymore. But Morten was very close to both of our parents, or all of our parents. So they did a lot. So Christina has known us since we were kids because they were kind of in the same circles and like friend circles. And just when I started playing bridge at 19, then I started coming to the bridge clubs and everyone were like, oh, I've known you. I knew you when you were a baby and and I was like, oh yeah, whatever. But then a few years ago, Christina had brought her kids to and they're like, how old are they? Do you know, Ella? Maybe
around, I don't know.
They're teenagers.
15 or
15,
something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Anyway,
she had brought them to.
Yeah,
way younger. But they're maybe 5 years younger than Ella, I think. But she had brought them to the Danish Bridge Festival, and then I caught myself saying to one of them, "Oh, I remember you when you were a little baby." And he was like, he said, "Okay," and I just thought to myself, I did not just say that because I remembered being so annoyed when Christina said that to me. I was like, now I am the one saying that to people. Because I was at their house. I remember them being small kids, small babies, like crawling around the floor. And then I was like, oh, now you're here trying to learn bridge. That's so nice. So yeah, guess I'm that person now.
Too old.
All right. Well, it's been a treat.
Obviously she's,
like. Oh, sorry, I'm wrapping up, and you're still talking. Sorry.
No, okay.
I was just saying that. It's that obviously she's known us for a long time, and it's very nice.
But I think also, I think also as we said earlier, like Christina's like our guardian angel, and like. Yeah. Every time we go somewhere and she has to introduce us, she's like, "Oh, I've known Ella since she was in her mother's stomach or something." Like we go way back. Yeah, and Christina's awesome. I think you already know that. So
I was definitely surprised when I messaged Julie on Instagram when she told me that she'd known you since you were born. I was like, that I don't get that every day, you know? Like,
No.
how long have you known your
No.
bridge partner? Yeah, since they were born. I was like, maybe
Yeah.
she's. But then I thought you were the same age, so I was like, well, how do you know her since she was born if you're the same age? And then I found out later that you guys were 5 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of with the Danish bridge circle. It's like, and obviously we're doing the same thing now with our boyfriends playing bridge. So it's like it kind of runs in the kind of stay in the same. We have bridge kids, and everyone knows each other. Obviously, since Denmark is such a small country, then it's like you know most of the bridge players, or at least the serious ones.
Yeah.
It's kind of a small community here.
Now I have another question, of course.
Oh.
So, like,
Oops.
how proud are your parents of you guys?
They're proud.
I think they're proud. I don't think we talk about it that much, but yeah.
Yeah. Actually, for me, it's like my dad, he died in 2016, and he was a very good bridge player, played a lot. So, and back then, I did not play. So now it's like I often think about it, like, and I talk with my mom about it a lot as well. It's like we both think that he would have been quite proud of both of us because she's also improved a lot since she used to play with him. And I remember, like, we just won earlier this year. We won the Danish mixed teams championship. Me and Andreas with my mom and her partner, and we were just like, we just could not stop crying because we were both like, oh, I think he would have been very proud that we had that we've evolved so much. So yeah, it's quite nice.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
Hard to follow that, Ella.
Yeah. I'm out. Like, I'm out. Okay.
Yeah, no, but I mean, obviously, Ella's, she knew my dad also, and like Ella's mom and my dad, they were best friends. So yeah, kind of.
Yeah, talking about it. Like, I remember, I don't know, I was 11 or something, but coming home and my mom was just crying at the table, and I was like, "What's happening?" And then obviously, not obviously, but Julie's dad died, and I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
But I think that's the first time I saw my mother cry. Like, they were really good friends.
Seriously. Yeah. So it's like it's nice to be like, I really am happy that I started playing bridge because it's very nice to be in these friend circles where everyone knew my dad, and it's like they were so good, such good friends with him. Like all of the their friend group is like basically our friend group now, I would say. So that's quite nice.
So it was sounds like it was sudden, your dad's death.
Yeah, it was heart attack. So so he out of the blue, but obviously not very nice, but I feel like I kind of made it through quite well, and the same with my mom and my brother. And like we're just very happy to play bridge and kind of in his spirit, because he was basically the only serious bridge player in the family back then. So
yeah. Oh, this got all emotional now.
Yeah, we can talk about that some other time.
I'm thinking of Matthias. What is he plays with Canute. I'm trying to think of like guys that are
Matthias Brun, or Not him.
Yeah, like you can ask him the square root of any number.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Matthias full one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about some of the older Danish guys I know, like that are probably maybe around your dad. How old your dad would have been.
But they're kind of, he knew him very well. I also heard, it wasn't him who told me, but I also heard a story from someone else that when Matthias had found out, he had also been like bursting into tears. And it's like, and the same with Knut, I think, and like all of those guys were
with
very
everyone.
close with him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to hear now, so many years later, that he like people speak very highly of him.
He was truly loved by everyone.
Yeah, he was. So that's nice. That's a good memory. I can only try to follow the footsteps.
Yeah, I've never cried on this podcast before. Speaking of crying for the first time.
Gotta be a first for everything.
Yeah.
Well, you can clip it out.
No. I mean, I would hate to clip this out because it's just been so like. Yeah, my dad died when I was 5, so I know.
Oh, he did.
I know what it's like.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Suddenly, also.
Yeah. Do you remember it clearly?
So I grew up in the city where I live now, and I remember our mom she picked my sister and me up from school, and she took us to this park, and that's where she told us. And then I vaguely remember going to the funeral.
Yeah. Yeah, you were very young. Must have been hard also growing up without.
But so I didn't really know any of my dad's friends, and then only recently did my mom reconnect with some of my dad's friends. And so like 2 weekends ago, they were all over at my mom's house, like 5 of his friends from college. And so it's like it's cool to meet people that
that remembers
dad well.
Yeah, and maybe also can tell things that you didn't know yourself, and like remembers things.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I really enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
We can make an entire podcast about that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
On that note.
Yeah. Did Andreas know your dad?
Yeah, he did actually. Not so well, but he played back then. So he he didn't know him personally, but they met at the table in the division and stuff. So vaguely. Which I think is very nice, like comforting. But he did, because many of my current friends, don't or never knew him. So it's nice to have like my bridge friends and my boyfriend having known him. But I obviously didn't know Andreas back then. So
right.
What?
Hell, I'm going to pass the hosting duties to you.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to pass the hosting duties to you.
Okay, I can do it. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, Julie in particular for sharing so freely about your dad. That's
of course.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right.